Christmas, and my birthday is tomorrow as well, Tuesday. I'll be 19 years old. In the celebration of those two things, I guess, and kind of like a recap going into the new year, I'm just gonna give you guys like a brief explanation of like my history, because amongst like my friends and stuff like that, like they know a couple brief stories that I've told before, but I don't think everyone really knows like 100% like what happened and where I came from and all this other stuff. Yeah, man. Basically, so I'll just say this: it all started back in a like a townhouse, if you know what that is. It's like basically like an apartment, but just long. So you got like multiple levels. It's like you got a garage, and then you got like your living room area, and then on top you have like the bedrooms and shit. So I lived in a townhouse like with my mom. It's called Countryside. Anyways, it's just a bad place. It's a really bad place. It's some par with the city as far as violence and like just poverty and just like it's pretty bad. And I would say it was for the majority of my childhood, like that's where I was, and I made a couple friends like in the neighborhood and stuff. Like we do like what every other kid does, like do some bad shit, like sneaking places and going like Walgreens, sneaking out. Like the whole entire complex was gated in, but we were small enough back then to where we could slip through the gate and like go to Walgreens and just bowl. Back in Countryside, there was also a problem with like the water, I guess, like the water heater, or like it was something wrong with like the water. I remember that, and basically it would flood. Like the entire apartment would just like the carpets would flood. So like as soon as you walk down like on a carpet, like it's just because it was like it was part carpet, part tile. So like the carpet part would always just be flooded for some reason. It just have water. So when you'd walk on it, it'd just squish and stuff. It was just really bad. It'd do that about once or twice a week, and it was just terrible. And you don't know when it happens. It just fucking happened. So as far as my dad goes, when I was like really little, I think 2 years old, my dad left or whatever, and like him and my mom separated for a hot minute. As of right now, like this year, they got a divorce. I think it was like a month or two ago. They got the divorce officially. So like back then, my mom would date like a couple guys, and this one dude that she used to date named Terrence was an absolute dick. He was a dick to my mom. He was a dick to me. He basically would just like, he was just a dick. He was a douche. And after he left or whatever, he like ended up stealing my mom's jewelry and stuff, and like her wedding ring and all this other stuff. And a couple like years passed. I'm just telling you what happened to this dude. A couple years passed, and now he's in jail. And he's in jail currently. But anyways, all right. So going back to my life or whatever. Time goes by, and basically it's like Christmas time. I'll give you like a revamp of that too. Christmas time there. We weren't the richest family, obviously. And so we had like this really small, like I would say Dollar General plastic tree with maybe like 10 branches on it for some reason. It just had like 10 branches on it. It was like this year that my mom had to pay like a ton of bills. I forgot, like I think she had to pay electric, water, and rent all in like the same week. And it was the week of Christmas, and or she had to pay it so that we didn't get like messed up, you know. So she ended up doing that, and I thought I wasn't gonna have a Christmas that year, but I would say like one of the realest things that she done in this instance was she did get me like a couple gifts from like the Dollar Tree. I mean, it was Dollar Tree gifts, but I was a kid, so I really didn't care. I just got toys. It was pretty cool. I thought I wasn't gonna get anything, but yeah. So that was like that apartment. That was at my time in my life, like right there. But alright, we're gonna fast forward a few years. This is the first house I remember living in. I think I lived in when I was little, but this is the first one I like actually grew up in. This was like a house that's like the memorable house in like your childhood. Like, this was that house. I grew up here, and I think it was basically all of elementary school. It was still in North County. It was closer to the city actually, and the neighborhood that we lived in was actually really bad with like gang violence and stuff like that. A lot of people don't know why I talk like so proper and stuff, but even as a kid, I've always talked proper. Like it's not even just like going to a different school and like getting more of an education. That like has nothing to do with it. I've always talked proper since I was a kid. I think my mom could vouch for me on that one, but like I've always talked proper. I don't know why, but I talk really proper, and like my voice was super high. By the way, my voice was like, oh my god, it was like Mickey Mouse high back then. It was Mickey Mouse high like through the high school years too, but we'll get to that. So basically, Ben Nevis was like my first official house I remember moving into. I had a couple friends in the neighborhood, including like my next door neighbor. He was a white kid, but he was just really cool. He was into Yu-Gi-Oh and Beyblade and like Dragon Ball Z and like all the cool shit like that I was into back then. It was just really cool to like talk to other people who had that interest, because I've never met people who had the same interest as me like that before. So we just did that kind of shit. But like we had this one friend who was he was a cool kid, but he was just like super like his family was just super bad, and like they were like a family of Crips, if you know that. Like they were a family of gang members and shit. But yeah, one time this dude, we were playing Beyblades, and I let him borrow my Beyblade. And one day he like brought it back and hella like fucked up. Like he like tried to paint it, I guess, and like put glitter and shit on it, and like make it like look cool. And he ended up fucking it up. And yeah, like he didn't even like give it back to me like that shit. I don't know, it pissed me off. But yeah, so one time I was like, all right, can I get my Beyblade back? So we head up to his house to get it back, and as soon as we walk in, there's like 16 random like teenage dudes like just chilling in this man's house, and his mom was like in the kitchen cooking some shit, and we're like, what the fuck? Like his door was wide open. Even he was like, what the hell? And apparently like they were like a gang. That was the gang. Like that was a gang, like the Crips and shit. Like I don't remember, like when I was little I didn't like put two and two together, but like they had guns and shit. They had like the colors, all that, but like fuck, like I didn't like. Okay, so like growing up in that like environment, that shit was just always around, but I didn't know it was like that close to like me, because he lived like right up the street. And back then it was like when you were a kid, it's like you were always influenced to join a gang, like which one you wanted to join and shit. And it's really fucked up, but I mean like that was the truth. Like if I were to live there now, like I would probably be in a gang right now, because I mean you kind of have to in a sort of sense, or you either get fucked up. Like I mean it's like that. It's the two options. It's either join them or get fucked up. And my brother was in one a couple years, like when he was a teenager, he was in a couple of gangs, and so was my other middle brother. But luckily, like my mom got me out of that situation before it got to me. But it's really fucked up, the situation that kid was in, like because they were basically, because his older brother was like a Crip or whatever, and they were raising him to be a Crip. So like they'd always just be over there and shit, and just like be trapping. It's just fucked up. Like I don't know. It's really real, like once you see that shit in person, because you only see that shit on TV. It's like whatever, yeah, that shit's not real. But I actually walked in this dude's house, and he walked in his own house, and he was just like, what the hell? And these dudes are just sitting there playing video games and shit. Their mom's making food, and like they're just like fucking, I don't know, just loitering and shit. Like it's bad. But it was really like turning point for me personally. After seeing that, I was just like, I left immediately. Like he went in to get it. I was just like, I'm out. I got on my bike and I went back home. It's growing up, that shit's never been for me. Like that's why I know I've always been different. And the school I used to go to, like the elementary school, it was a really ghetto elementary school. We didn't really learn shit. The kids in there didn't want to learn shit. Everybody would talk. The teacher didn't want to teach us shit. She just wanted to get her check. Like she'd eat a Big Mac every day and not teach us anything. Like she'd just put a PowerPoint on, we take notes, and then that was literally the class. Like that's it. And the rest of the day we just talk and draw shoes and shit. Like I used to draw shoes and draw Dragon Ball Z characters, and like back then I was really into Lord of the Rings, so I'd like fake like I was Legolas, if you know who that is. It was just really fucked up. Like the entire environment of that school, no one really wanted to do anything except for our principal. Like I do respect that principal. Her name was like Dr. White. And she was like this black lady with like white hair. She was like super dope. I don't know why, but she was just cool. She'd get me out of shit. Me and her always clicked. I was always like one of the kids in that school that like talked like how I talk now, like proper. Like I was educated. Like I, just different, all around different. I was fat as shit, but like and I had braids. Like, that's not usual, but I was just like, um, I was very proper. Like I was very proper. I knew I was well put together. Even at a young age, I was always just like that. And yeah, so like my teacher just that my principal just respected me. Me and her, I would go see her like during lunch and stuff. Like when I had like a bad day. But yeah, so let's fast forward a few years. It's fifth grade. We're about to graduate.